What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a Call of Duty tier list video here today, where today I am ranking every single Call of Duty campaign, in my opinion, from worst to best, or from best to worst. As you can see, I have it S, A, B, C, D, F. S being the best, F being the worst. Okay. The reason I'm making this video, guys, because I just finished the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 campaign, literally like 30 minutes ago. And I spent like the past few months replaying every single Call of Duty game from Call of Duty 1 all the way until, the latest COD, which is COD Modern Warfare 2 2022. And I beat played every campaign, guys, and today I'm giving you guys my opinion on every single campaign from worst to best, and because everything's recent, so everything is basically really fresh in my mind. So in my opinion, probably be the most accurate compared to most other people. Just saying, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but let's just say my opinion is definitely going to be way different than other people, but definitely it's really interesting in a way. But let's get into this. First off, with the first ever Call of Duty released in 2003, I never played this game until I literally played it for the first time many months ago when I bought it and everything. And this campaign, honestly, is going to go into C tier. It's going to go right in the middle. My opinion, it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just mid. There's nothing really stood out, in my opinion, for this campaign, for the one that started it all, besides the fact that I did not know that Captain Price actually made his first appearance in this game. I thought his first appearance was in another Call of Duty game, which is one of my favorites, but we'll get to that when we get there. Other than that, COD 1, C tier campaign, really good. Really, it's nothing great or anything. It's just mid. Next up is COD United Offensive, and I think it's the same boat with COD 1. Right smack dab in the middle. And plus, with these earlier COD games, guys, for those of you who never played a Call of Duty game before Call of Duty 4, the campaigns were based off of from America, British, and Russian perspectives, and that was the same thing with these campaigns all the way up until I think it was like COD 2 or 3, I think it was when they stopped doing that. So yeah, COD United Offensive, same thing. Nothing great, nothing really that stood out in my opinion for this campaign. I enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun doing it, but nothing really that stood out to it in my opinion. The next COD game would be Finest Hour, but I sadly never was able to finish this game, so this one will not be ranked. But Call of Duty 2. This campaign, in my opinion, is a B tier campaign. I love this campaign. This game is where I thought Captain Price made his first appearance. No, it was COD 1. But this campaign starts off with the most classic, the potato meme. Why are you throwing potatoes instead of real grenades? God, I love the Russian missions in this game are so freaking good. The British missions in North Africa as well stand out in my opinion. I love the one mission when you're in the tank. And then America. Oh man, so great. We're battling all the way from I think it was like we were in I think we were in France. Then we go up some hill, and then we cross the river and into a nice little town for the last mission. So good, classic. I love this campaign. Really good overall, in my opinion. Really fun. COD 2 Big 1-1. Now this game, in my opinion, is underrated and kind of forgotten because it's a PS2. I think GameCube as well, probably exclusive game. I love this campaign. I played this campaign so much back in the day when I was a kid on my PlayStation 2. And whenever we played this campaign, I remembered almost every mission, but I forgot about certain things that happened in the campaign that kind of made me cry a little bit. I was like, oh my god, I forgot that actually happened. And man, I played this campaign so much back in the day. Literally the first mission, you're in France, but then you teleport back to Africa. Literally the last game that really sent us to Africa until Vanguard came out. Thank you, Vanguard, for giving me a North African campaign. This campaign obviously follows the Big Red 1 squad throughout their time. We go from North Africa to Sicily to the beaches of Normandy all the way to Germany. I forget what the last mission's called, but I forget what it's called. It's like some German town. I don't want to butcher it, but this campaign, in my opinion, really great old school campaign. I love it to death. Underrated in my opinion, but overall really good. COD 3's campaign. This one as well is, I could say, debatable. But the campaign, in my opinion, is as well very, very good campaign. I played a lot of it back in the day on my PlayStation 2 as a kid. I loved the hell out of it. It was very, very, very enjoyable. Man, the character stood out. Guzzo, McCullen for being such a dick in the first two missions. Like, God, frick McCullen. Gosh, he's so mean to Guzzo. Husky with the frickin' shotgun, and then we go to the British with the French resistance as well. And then we have Canadian troops as well, which are very humorous in my opinion. Move across the river. I can't remember that one part. And then we play as the Polish. This was the only campaign where we played with 4 different nations in the game's campaign, and honestly, and also a very great ending, very great final mission, in my opinion, where something tragic happens. Got me choked up and emotional when I replayed it and was playing these through. But overall, COD 3, B tier. And plus, guys, there's no particular order in the way they go. There's no anything. It's just going to be whichever it's in is what's going to be. Now, Call of Duty 4. I played this campaign for the first time, and I'm not going to lie. For as much as it, set the bar for Call of Duty campaign, especially the Modern Warfare series, I did not enjoy it as much as other people did. But it's a mid campaign in my opinion. It wasn't great, and it wasn't bad. It was just okay in my opinion. All Gillied Up, I know is the most iconic mission in that campaign, but in my opinion, it was just a long mission, and I did not like it that much personally. Okay? The ending, though, the last mission was very, very cool. I liked the final mission there with the final guy. That was really, really enjoyable. I love that, though. But other than that, I can't really wet work the first mission. I think it was, after you did the training bit. That is really cool, though, too, when we introduced to Price, which is what most people thought Price was introduced into this game. No, people. He was in this game. I thought he was this game. For people who never played any of these CODs, I'm sorry, but Captain Price was not introduced in this game. He was introduced in this game. Sorry, you, 90% boomers who never played a COD before this game. I'm sorry, but I have to smash it into people's heads, alright? Have a nice glass of Jim Beam honey. Some Coca-Cola zero sugar mix. Very yummy. Next up is COD World at War. S tier. Great campaign. There's nothing wrong with this campaign in my opinion, besides the fact that it's on World at War and this game is glitchy and laggy as balls, but great campaign. The Russian mission was with Reznov and Dmitry is so great. The American missions in the Pacific is very, very good. I don't know why I forget our boys, but it's like Discount Dempsey is what I'm going to call him. It sounds weird that it's like I love those missions, but I can't remember the characters, but I haven't played, like I said, it's been months since I touched it, but World at War, great campaign. I love it. The final mission as well, where we're charging the Reichstag with Reznov and all, was so impactful. It was so great. The music during the campaign always gets me chills. I love it to death. Great campaign. Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna put it at B tier, and the reason why, I know this campaign to a lot of people is probably their favorites, but I'm not a Modern Warfare guy. I'm more of a Black Ops guy. Gotta make that crystal clear now to people, but when I played this campaign for the second time, I really enjoyed it. I love this campaign. Very interesting. I was still shocked by the betrayal of Shepard and Ghost being shot and all that. I still couldn't believe that happened, but what a great campaign this was. Man, fighting in DC, obviously no Russian, but man, this campaign, I love it. I can't really say much besides about it. I only played it twice, but great campaign. I loved it. Very, very well done. Black Ops is going to be S tier. It's my favorite COD game of all time. I love the campaign. I can literally play this campaign all the time, thinking that our boy Reznov is with us the entire time with Mason, but in reality he isn't. He was a figment of our imagination. That shocked the heck out of me back then as a kid. When I played it, I couldn't even believe that was the numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Really a campaign that honestly will never get boring and never get old, in my opinion. Love this campaign to absolute oblivion. Now, Modern Warfare 3. First time playing it, I'm not going to lie. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was really well done and very good. Makarov, great villain. It's gonna go C tier. It's a stadium of Modern Warfare. There's something honestly amazing that stands out in this campaign, in my opinion, but I think it's an underrated campaign, in my opinion. I feel like people kind of forget this campaign even is a thing. I don't know why, but because everybody talks about these two, but they kind of just look at this guy and go, yeah, Modern Warfare 3 existed. I don't know. Black Ops 2. Now, this is a game that I know campaign-wise, a lot of people say is probably better than Black Ops 1. In my opinion, it I'm sorry, people, but it just didn't do it for me. Black Ops 2 is a great campaign. I love it in a way, but I just still can't get behind it and enjoy it as much as other people do. I don't know why. But Menendez, the villain, he is such a great villain. His motives are obvious, they're clear. Great villain. I can't deny that. But still, there's just something wrong off with this campaign that I just can't get my butt on. I don't get it. There's just something off with this campaign that I just can't place it higher. I don't get it. I don't know why, but enough talk before people start smashing the comments saying it's supposed to be S tier. You're not a true COD fan if it's not S tier, but we're talking campaign here, people, okay? Campaign's different than the game itself. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts, in my opinion, it's the same. It's a good campaign. Not bad campaign. It's just mid. I think it's kind of underrated of a campaign, in my opinion, but it's mid tier. Rogue, the villain, is okay, but I remember there being some things off with that game, and especially with his motives and stuff. It was just a bit off, really weird. I didn't get it, but great game. I thought the campaign was good. I like it. I think it's enjoyable. The ending, though, it's the fact that Infinity Ward thought they were going to get a sequel to this is still laughable to me. But other than that, I think it's a good campaign. Now, Advanced Warfare. This might shock people, but I'm going to place it in B tier. The reason why is because when I first played this campaign and when I realized Kevin Spacey was the main guy and how he was treating us and all, I thought there was no way Kevin Spacey was going to be the bad guy. But it turns out he was. That shocked the heck out of me. People were going to say, how the heck did you not know? Kevin Spacey is known for being a villain in his films, whatever. I didn't know that about Kevin Spacey at the time. But after replaying it, I thoroughly remembered a lot about this campaign. The first mission alone as well. The Sentinels out of nowhere coming in towards the middle to save our lives. But there were some things off, like how Spacey does his character doesn't just shoot us when he captured me and our one friend. I forget his name, but still, like, why? But still, there were some things off with this campaign. But honestly, I think it's a great campaign and like really, really good. It's definitely worse than these. Obviously, I can't deny that, but it's not a bad campaign. I think people need to replay it if they don't, and maybe give it another shot because this campaign really, really good. Black Ops 3, F tier. It's garbage. It's trash. I literally didn't enjoy it. I couldn't even finish the campaign when I played it. That's where we're just gonna leave it. Okay, everybody, we're just gonna leave it there. We're not gonna talk about BO3. We're gonna fuck it. Now, World War II. Call me crazy. But World War II, I fucking love. I love this campaign. I love the characters. I love our squad. This campaign literally took me back to basically this time of Call of Duty. We had one squad. It had a singular story. God damn it. I can't even speak right now because it brings back memories. And this was the first campaign in a long time that actually made me legit cry. When our sergeant, or was it our lieutenant? I'm forgetting his name. I'm having a brain fart. But that mission where he sacrificed himself to save us is so sad to me. The Liberation mission in Paris, France is so tense. I love that. That is so cool and awesome in my opinion. The Battle of the Bulge missions, also the airplane mission brought me back to this game as well. We'll be flying airplanes. Like, I love World War II's campaign. I think it's one of the best campaigns after Black Ops 2, in my opinion, in a way. Even though this one's lower, but still, this campaign is so freaking amazing in my eyes. Call me crazy, but I love this campaign. Black Ops 4 sadly didn't have a campaign. People could say, specialist stories. Never played it. It's not, it doesn't count. It's not a full thing. Modern Warfare 2019. Ah, man. This is going to be this is actually kind of tricky in my opinion. I love it, but... man. Actually, you know what? I think I gotta go S tier. I loved Modern Warfare 2019's campaign. I fucking loved everything about it. There honestly really wasn't anything about this campaign that made me hate the game or hate the campaign. I love the story. I love our girl Farah who helps us. The betrayal of her brother was honestly shocking. How she literally then goes, he's no my brother anymore. Price is a humorous, hilarious guy in a way, but he's got that serious tone. And this is what made me realize why Price was such a great character in the original, 3 Modern Warfares. And this game made me start to fall in love with Modern Warfare in general. So I love this campaign, and the ending was so freaking cool in my eyes. Love it. Such a great campaign. Black Ops Cold War. It's gonna go C tier. It's nothing great. It's nothing special. It's just too short. The campaign was just too short. The story was a great story in a way. I like how it followed what Black Ops 1 did, but they kind of just made it a little bit way less interesting and way less engaging in my opinion in a way, but I love it. I love all the campaigns. I love all of them but this one. I'm at the mid that career. I love every COD campaign but BO3, but this campaign was just way too short in my opinion. And after replaying it, I don't know, I like it, but I also was just it's okay. It's just okay. It's a good campaign. Nothing to write home about. Now, Vanguard. Say what you want, people, about this game as a whole, but the campaign, I freaking enjoyed. It's going to go B tier. I love the campaign. I love the idea, how it was 5 people who come together and we see their story and they show us their stories. I love that about this campaign. Every character's story, in my opinion, was very interesting, engaging. It made a point. The point was proven, and it was just perfect. The Stalingrad mission, the first mission with our boy Arthur Kingsley on D-Day, when we go to Africa with the Australian forces, when we go to Japan, not Japan, what was it? I forget what island it was with our crazy guy, David, I think it was, the pilot. And then the last mission as well was so interesting. This campaign, in my opinion, was great. Very good campaign, in my opinion. Because, like I said, this reminds me of the old school campaigns. The reason why most people didn't like this campaign is because they never played any COD before COD 4. Hence why nobody really liked it. But I love this campaign. Really good, in my opinion. Not as great as these. It's definitely worse than these. I'm going to make that clear. But obviously better than the C tier. Now, Modern Warfare 2 is going to go A tier. I love this campaign. I was really, really hoping that this version of Shepard wasn't going to be an a-hole. Turns out, no. He was an a-hole. The actual surprise of our boy Graves turning bad on us, and Ghost actually having a character and personality actually made me love him a lot more. Soap was interesting. Our boy Alejandro and all of them, our boys, our Spanish boys, are all interesting. And Lonzel, crap, I feel like I just butchered our girl's name. The mission where we went back to Uzbekistan to see Farah. Oh, man. Gaz hanging from the airplane. The mission in Spain where it's basically a nerve version of Belgrade, which in my opinion was a little bit better. But still long and whatever. But some things didn't make sense, but it was still enjoyable. I think Modern Warfare 2 definitely is up there with World War 2 as one of the best newer COD campaigns. So on that note, everybody, this is my video. This is my tier list of every single Call of Duty campaign from Call of Duty 1 all the way to Modern Warfare 2022, that every COD that had a campaign. Guys, I am planning on replaying all of these games in the future, when in 2 years, when Treyarch gets ready to release their game for 2024, everybody. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my tier list. Let me think of where you would rank certain Call of Duty campaigns, whatever, guys. If you guys want me to do a tier list of games in general, which I'm not gonna lie, if it was games in general, this would look a little bit different, and even the multiplayers, this will look a lot different. Just gonna make that clear, people. Guys, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Mr. Ryan Jr., guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Please like, comment, and subscribe as well.